Welcome to our channel Pharmacy Iconar. Today's topic of discussion is the introduction and objective of the side reaction in the subject of pharmaceutical engineering. Those who are new to our channel, please subscribe our channel. So what is the side reaction? Side reaction is a process of reducing large solid unit masses, that may be the vegetable or chemical substances, into a small unit masses, coarse particles or fine particles. So in the side reactions, we reduce the size of the large unit mass into a small unit mass, coarse particle or the fine particles. You see in the picture, we are reducing a size of the large particles into the small particles. The side reaction is commonly employed in the pharmaceutical industries. Side reaction process is also referred as to comminution, diminution or the pulverization. Side reaction machines for the large particles, the particles above the 40 mm size, we use the crushers, while the particles below this size we use the mills. Normally side reaction may be achieved by two methods, namely precipitation methods or the mechanical process. In the precipitation method, the substance is dissolved in an appropriate solvent. Subsequently, it is finally precipitated by the addition of another solvent which is miscible with the first, but in the later the substance is insoluble. This method is suitable for the production of raw materials and bulk drugs. Inorganic chemicals such as the calcium carbonate, magnesium carbonate, yellow mercury oxide are prepared by precipitation method. Next, number 2 method is the mechanical process. Mechanical process. In the mechanical process, the substance is subjected to mechanical forces using grinding equipment such as ball mill, roller mill, colloid mill, etc. In general, dry grinding or milling is used in the production of the tablets and capsules, while wet grinding is used in the preparation of the suspensions, emulsions, ointment, etc. Next, objective of the side reaction. So first objective is to increase the surface area. First objective, increase the surface area. In the side reaction process, we reduce the size of a large particles into the smaller particles, different smaller particles. Here the surface of the large particles will be less than total surface of these particles formed after the side reactions. Note that the surface area will increase. Next point, to improve the dissolution rate. The dissolution rate of the solid drug particles increases many times after the side reactions. So after side reaction, the dissolution rate will increase, because side reaction leads to increase of surface area, which facilitates intimate contact of the solid particles and gastric or intestinal juice. So if the side reaction is there, small particles we use, there will intimate contact of solid particles into and the gastric juice or intestinal juice. Number 3, to improve rate of absorption. The smaller particle size, the faster is the absorption, because enhanced dissolution. You see, increased surface area, improved dissolution rate and improved rate of absorption are correlated. For example, chloramphenicol has shown they absorb faster when given with a particle size of 50 micrometer compared to the particle of the 400 micrometer. If we use 50 micrometer particle size, the absorption of chloramphenicol will be faster. Another example, you see the griseofulvin antifungal drug should have surface area of not less than 1300 to 1700 meter square per kilogram. As per the IP, the total surface area of griseofulvin will be 1300 to 1700 meter square per kilogram. Next, 4, to increase the efficiency of mixings. You know, for efficiency of mixing, proper mixing, the particles should be the smaller and uniform size or the same size. If we mix the smaller uniform size, the mixing will be the proper. Number 5, to improve physical stability. In case of the suspension and emulsion, the rate of sedimentation decreases to a large extent if particle size is smaller. In case of the smaller particle size, the sedimentation rate of the suspension and emulsions decrease. Next, to extract active constituents. You know, in the extraction process, first step is the reduction of size by side reactions. The extraction of active constituents become effective if smaller particles are used, because smaller particles allow rapid penetration of the menstruum or solvent into the cell or the particles. As a result, extraction or leaching of active constituents become effective and complete in the preparation of the galenicals. So if the particles are smaller, there will be the rapid penetration of the menstruum into the particles or the cell. The extraction process will be complete. Otherwise, there will be incomplete of the extraction. As for example, pancreas is subject to grinding action for the extraction of the insulin. So for extraction insulin, we grinding the pancreas, then after that we extract it. Number 7, to get content uniformity. Mixing of different ingredients can be effective if the particle size uniform and small. The side reaction ensures this objective. Already I have discussed in the 4th number point. 8, to get proper dosage for pharmaceutical capsules, insufflations and suppositories or the ointments require particle size to be below 60 mm in size, below 60 mm in size. This is the specification. Next, 9, to achieve the proper drying. Drying will be effective when small size granules or powders are used. You see, so after side reaction we will get the small size particles. There will be increase in the surface area. So in case of drying, you know, the heat transfer and mass transfers occur simultaneously. So heat will go inside of the particle and the moisture will come out. So for this reason we call heat transfer and mass transfer occur simultaneously. Heat will go inside the particle and it will vaporize the moisture, and the moisture as a mass will come out to the surface area, and after that it will evaporate to the atmosphere. So in heat transfer, if there is a reduction of the size, heat transfer will be effective. Number 10, to reduce the irritation. All ophthalmic preparations and preparation meant for the external application to the skin must be free from the coarse and gritty particles. To avoid irritation of the area where they are applied. In case of the ophthalmic preparation, there should not be coarse or the gritty particles, or there will be the irritation of the eye. 11, to improve the appearance. By reducing the particle size, physical appearance of ointment, cream, paste can be enhanced. So these are the some main objectives of side reactions. So I thank you for watching this video. In the next video we will discuss another topics. Thank you.